Hello and welcome everybody, I'm One Proud Bavarian and we are back here in Orsinium, and as you commenters have already noted, from here on out it is be there or be square, because we currently are square, and I think it is now in our interest to no longer be a square by expanding into the mountains and conquer whatever is necessary to found a proper kingdom. And I know we already are a kingdom, the kingdom of Orsinium of course, but just imagine what we would look like if we did hold more. And to achieve that, I will straight up do something that some of you may consider to be quite risky. Quite risky. Also, I did see that, like, he got that right and everything, but, like, just a republic. Now, it's not even a merchant republic. Don't get that mixed up. It's not a merchant republic, it's just a republic, but who cares? You know what we care about? We care about war. Ooga, let's go. Declare war on House Redoran. Maybe we can beat him up. Maybe we can even beat the temple up. And what is this cool symbol? Look at this. I like this. These are the netch and then the mud crab. That's pretty cool. I really like that. They really worked hard on those symbols, honestly. That's high quality right there. Let us go with an Inquisition against the Rift. Maybe House Lalu will help them, but hopefully not. Now, can I actually do anything against it if House Lalu helps them? Maybe, maybe not. Let's get our gang going here. I think I would prefer... this is such a small one, but I think I want to hire the Falcam band so that we can get some more assistance going just in general. Let's head in here. Let's try to take them. Let's see what we can do against the Dark Elves. If we win against the Dark Elves, then... oh my. King Gruldum the First, the Giant. King Gruldum the First has ascended to heaven at age 77. He died unable to carry their own massive frame. Born under unfortunate circumstances, Gruldum was often derided for his gigantic proportions. I don't actually think so. This is nonsense. This text is nonsense. Hear me, hear me. He was a blessed man, as tall as he was great. He punished the ones that were wicked, and he succeeded in the name of the orcs. King Gruldum II, being a talented military tactician, we expect him to lead us to many victories on the field of battle. Long live King Gruldum II. Perfect. Let's have him lead the army here as well. There you go, together with his brother. I think that is my brother at least. Oh no, it's just a random lowborn now. Interesting. Just a random lowborn now, huh? Jeez, and look at all you're terrible at this. What about a steward position? Sure, you can be a steward. You can be our spy master, even better. And then we're going to have an awful chancellor, I suppose. But at least everybody likes us. That is always a very important thing to do. This is fine. I would like to proselytize, though. Why are we awesomer, but see, this is something that they didn't consider. They just made it awesomer, but the religion still stayed 8 divines. A bit strange if you think about it, isn't it? Well, well, well. We are also 8 out of 6, because we did get back some land here, I would guess. Now, what land are we going to give up? I guess we should give up everything around Lake Gaia, so Nilheim and Snowgrad. Damn. He died so early into this episode. He was already pretty old, don't get me wrong here. Even for an orc, you know, and for a giant orc at that, he lived a pretty decent life, a pretty decent length of a life. Your father died 77 years of age, and he did so much, and now here we are to fulfill what he did. We are also ugly, which is just beautiful. Also a bit overweight. We have a wound and an infection. That is a very bad thing. Can I get that treated? Apparently not. Wait, are we secluded? No, we're not. What did they mean by this? Alright, everybody attached to me. I am ready. And I do not believe that the House Lalu has entered this war yet. They are already in their own war against House Dress here. So I'm a big fan of it, at least. They're in Belemis. I think they're coming down here, and we will be there to have them experience the might of the orcs. Who even are you? This is beneath me. They will be here. Let me tell you. They will be here. And just as my father died at the siege of Forelhost, we shall destroy the Dunmer. There's no battle indicator there. Where are you? Aldera. Damn, it takes them a long time to come around, doesn't it? We have to leave this open, otherwise they're just going to turn around and go north via Bleak Rock, which is not really in our interest here. Varanus, they are close. They are very, very close. And we should send more troops to the... Oh yeah, I'm going to call in more people, sure. Sending more troops to our band. I'm in favor of it. Ooh, really? He wants to be a warlord. Well, I'm going to stomp him in his ambition. I mean, aha, he who laughs last laughs longest, finding that limping invalid chief Skagurn has left this fine earth. Well, everything will definitely be better without him. I have a lot of time extra on my hands. Right. Could make my half-brother our new rivalry, but we do like each other. But he's not really a threat now, is he? We do already have kids, if you do remember that. They all got married fairly quickly here. Or rather, we married them away, I suppose. Speaking of which, you need to marry. All of those are my relatives, excuse me. Alright, I think I'm gonna start moving in the hopes that we... There they are. Really. I want them to go down there. When are they locking in? The 8th, okay. Alright, shit. I was still quicker than they... Oh, but we are pounding them. Oh my goodness! This is bad. I may have to go with a wide piece here, huh? 10k? Oh my god, event spawn 16,000? Taking a wide piece. Where did those come from? What is up with this? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Event spawn 16,000? That is crazy. Alright, well, that was unwinnable. That we couldn't have won that. 16k event spawn. I really do wonder what sort of event gives you 16,000. But it's a bad start for King Gruldum, the Gouty of Orsinium. Let's sacrifice some people here. As you do. Because I still have ambitions, and I think that my ambitions may actually go a bit further than originally anticipated. I said, hey, why don't we kind of, you know, just like are around this area, right? What if instead we are around the entire northern Cyrodiilian border and also down south in Cyrodiil itself? That seems quite nice. I would kind of like to expand that far. Now, will it actually be possible? I'm not sure. Will I do my best to find out? Sure. And you know what? I'm going to actually give away the strange chest here. The strange chest is always bad. There's rarely ever anything in there. And I know he's aloof at the moment, but gathering up that ardor is a good choice in my opinion. Now, I do want to get in here and start a war. I think we should totally go for Inquisition. Oh, we can't even do that. Don't have the piety. We could go for a conquest. Don't even lose anything when we declare war. And I think that is what we will do. But we don't need the mercs for that, so I'm just gonna let them go. Right, let's go for a conquest here. Let us go for the conquest. Son was born to Prince Mug of Orsinium and a Duragraila Kalk named Dugroth. That's a good name. I like the name Dugroth. Betrothed can marry. Where are you? Really? Could usurp a title? Not really interested in that stuff. I'm interested in destroying our enemies over here. Alright, time to... Yeah, that's what I thought. There you go, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Young Gulza is developing a demeanor of natural humility. I don't even know who you are. But you better be humble. Ah, and we either duel the enemy commander, which has a level 32, we have 53, or we will have a bit of PTSD here, and I think we should duel them. I'll show no mercy. Malacath gazing outward. Let's go! He's back, boys! Malacath is alive. Now, I don't really want an army. We could do that, but I want Volendrong. I want to be the champion of Malacath. I want to be the Lord of Lords. And if I cannot do that, then why am I here? Oh, a holy warrior, sure, yeah. He is a zealot. And being a holy warrior makes it easy to fight literally everybody around us, including those rebels that just popped up over there. I will become proud. This is all you, my lord, one of my soldiers says, a look of genuine surprise on his face. Every day a unit is moving as if connected by some unspoken bond, I exclaim eagerly one night, or a higher power of some kind. I shall be proud. And we will take down those rebels, do not worry, but I will only take them down once we're done here. Then again, if they do come walking for us, we may be in a bit of trouble. Another sunborn, beautiful, I'm in favor of it. My heir gets betrothed. They just siege down Bleakwall already, Jesus Christ. But we can take this down very, very quickly as well, so I think we should be fine. Let's just siege it. There you go. And over there we go. Got him. And we now hold too much. Let's hand that out to one of our relatives here, actually. I love handing stuff out to our relatives. My good old Prince Magoob. I shall give you a title, and that title is... There you go. That does make him our heir. Now that is not working as intended, as you may very well be aware. If anything, I want them to be in a healthy rivalry position, right? If you play it optimally, what you do is you just kind of sit around and you give none of your other sons land. But we are honorable orcs, are we not? I hand out land whenever necessary. I aid my family whenever necessary. That is what we are standing for at the end of the day. Oh, and they have a rebellion here, but I think they're gonna win that one quite clearly. I still do wonder where the hell these event spawn troops were coming from, because that was just... Oh my god, this capture there. But they didn't capture anybody, actually, but that is just outrageous. He has turned to Clavicus Vile. Interesting. Is he... he's not one of my relatives, but I will try to engage him. Oh, this is terrible now. The fact that they just reinforced was actually the worst. Straight up the worst. We still won. Oh boy. Whew. Not a good fight. Not a good situation, all things considered. Damn. We may have to raid a bit before we do anything else. We did blob quite nicely. I like it. We have Hammerfell blobbing as well. They are restoring their realm. Daggerfall rising up, but Glenumbra, of course, actually a very, very good opposition here to Daggerfall, and a more successful one than anything that we have seen so far, I think. Falinesti is uniting its realm under a Bosmer Green-Pact Lord, or Lady, rather. That is incredibly successful. You rarely ever see the Bosmer do well. The Colovian estates appear to be doing well as well. I think the next logical target would be Frostcrag. They are married to a vassal of theirs. That's fine. That's entirely unrelated. I think we want to go for a conquest, if we go for anything, really. Could create a Yaldum. Whiterun is blobbing a little bit here, but I think that is okay. Scarhammer, Jesus. Yeah, the Reachmen are stronger than I ever anticipated, and our friendly orcs over here are slowly but surely falling. Faroon, on the other hand, still holding on. Imperialism. Oh, really? You joined the Elder Council? But there is no empire. Why'd you do that? Are we smart enough to write a book? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna invest some money into writing a book. To compose a work of literature is not an undertaking for everyone. Having spent a lot of time thinking it over, I have summoned my closest advisors and fetched the best scribes. And they asked me what this work shall be focused on. I paused, but only for a second. So it should be a family chronic, family history, or the complexity of war. And I think we're going to write a book about war. We're a great war leader. Our father was a great war leader. That is the history of our family, if you ask me. You know, it's like this in-between kind of situation. And in my opinion, at least, that works out very, very well. We do not really have a cultural retinue here. Might be normal, though, for Elder Kings. I'm not up to date in that sense. Let's take a look here. I think tolerance is fine. Magical training. What are our armies made up of here? Mostly heavy, what we should focus on, in my opinion, at least. I'm going to give it to heavy infantry, and hopefully that's going to do a decent job here. I will also actually switch you to research. Now the time has come to switch these people over to research, except you. I needed to actually convert that. Maybe I'm just going to exchange it, actually. Looking at the situation here, right? Nah. Alright, okay. We're at 5 out of 6. We shall wait at least for a little bit. Where do they get... Where do they get these event spawn troops from every damn time? Is that like, do they just get free troops as soon as they get attacked, meaning that Morrowind is almost never attackable? Ah, we have to hire the Thieves Guild here. What are you doing? Stop. Stop that. Cult of Malacath. Sure. We're no longer chased. That is okay though. Do we have other sons that I need to give land? Yeah, we do have other sons, but they're not fully grown up yet. He should get it though at some point. Like, he should get land is what I'm saying. I'm gonna raise some troops in. I think we want to just plunder. You know, it is the Orcish way. Let us plunder the Nords. We're no longer infected either. Beautiful. Oh, what are you doing? I literally didn't do anything to you. What the hell? I hate it. Thank you. We're also scarred now. That is beautiful. It shows our engagement in battle. I am a big, big fan. Now let's take down the border towns here. Eastmarch will not be in a position to actually defend it. And we have another uprising. God damn it. Ooh, becomes diligent, sure. Are we wearing our ring and everything, by the way? Because I do think this character gets what the rings are all about. Amulet of articulation, we make better cases in front of the court. Still have our armor and everything. The Orcish sword is a bit terrible. If we can find a smith, we probably want to take that advantage. Can you even find a smith in this game? Or rather in this mod? Because it doesn't look like it. Let's check the current events. We haven't done that. Let's check the Elder Council. What do we have here? They have 847 in the treasury. Annual income is 15. Yeah, it's 15. 0 influence. They do have some... I don't know, if we had an empire, maybe that would be interesting. Right now, eh. The empire does not exist. The High Chancellor serves potentate. The Elder Council recognizes the Cyrodiilic Empire as a true empire, meaning... Oh, is that true? As soon as you form the Cyrodiilic Empire, does that mean that you will actually just be in a position to have the Elder Council underneath you? And you can apparently literally... Really? Ah, via decision. And that decision, I would guess, is limited to humans. Last time I played, the Cyrodiilic Empire, at the very least, was limited to humans. So maybe it's the same here. Alright, good to know. What are the other... What else is going on? Show me the Dragonborn. No Dragonborn. Dragon fires are not burning, meaning that there can be Daedric invasions. Yes, that is exactly what the dragon fires do. Amulet of Kings is unknown. There's no ongoing Daedric invasion. And what about necromancy? It's allowed. Jesus. Speaking of necromancy, what do we do here? Do we join anyone? I kind of feel like joining the Fighters Guild. Oh, that's a lot more ranks than normal have. But this makes sense. It's the actual in-game ranks here. That's cool. I like this. This is really nice. We're not a wizard. We're a war-minded character. I think we're gonna join the Fighters Guild. The companions are clearly a Norse invention that we're not gonna placate. You have officially joined the ranks of the Fighters Guild. At times you will be expected to put your life on the line in the name of the guild and your guildmates. Serve with valor and distinction, and you will surely climb the ranks and maybe even become a warrior of legend. Beautiful. In the meantime, we're just gonna put our way down there. Interesting. He's turned out very, very interestingly. A diplomat. Who brought him up, I wonder? Why don't you marry somebody else so that you can have plenty of children? There you go. Alright, let's go get him. Easy. Easiest money I've ever made. Let's keep plundering here. Master Warrior. All these people need land at the end of the day. I like that the mechanics surrounding our vassals is kind of like tribal mechanics. It's nice. I actually like that. I wish that the entire game always worked like that. Having, you know, for example, the King of Bavaria, the Holy Roman Empire, having its own force would make a lot of sense, but it's just most of the time not acknowledged because feudal doesn't work that way in this game. Alright, maybe. You know what? I might just want to... First of all, I'm going to encourage you. Jesus, you're not a fighter. You're a diplomat. You're the only fighter that I have as my son. What else do I hold? 1 minute here. Temple of Sorrow. Where? Oh, that's over here. Right. What? Why is there an army over here? I wasn't aware of this. Wait a minute. What? I mean, this is here, which is fine. I'll just actually walk into you like right away. Should be able to tear him apart anyway. I'm just looking, right? I'm looking. From which angle do you approach the situation? Oh, they're doing it without me even having to do anything. Beautiful. I'll offer to buy you a new toy. That's fine. I hate that event. That event is kind of wasted. To be quite honest with you. I'm thinking, right? So this is a smart dude. Might be fat, but like he's interested in keeping his dynasty going, right? And he's interested in keeping his faith going. And he, in my opinion, believes that there probably is no other way to do that. If you fail to have a powerful man inherit what you own. Now this one is the perfect candidate. What do we give him? Because it will definitely weaken us significantly. Unless I were to conquer a new province, I suppose. Like Frostcrack, for example. I think we have to go for Frostcrack, yeah. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Go to this girl's chamber. Are we lustful? We were chased at some point. I think this is like the reverse now. We're gonna turn lustful again. Well, not again, but we're gonna turn lustful. Right. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna declare on you for Frostcrack, and then I will give that over to that son. If they want to infight once I pass away, I mean, that's, you know, their prerogative. But for the time being, I do believe that the most capable should be in the position of ruler. Mage, huh? Dragonstar, absolutely, yes. Dragonstar could be a very good... Oh, and we are a master warrior! Let's go! This is the time to be alive. Alright, she's now a lover, and hopefully he will buy her a story. And yet another revolt. So many revolts. It's so easy because it gives us, like, it generates points for us here. But at the same time, it's just frustrating how often it is. It gives us favor, I'm pretty sure, with these. What is this? Yeah, it's an 8 divines upright. Oh. And they actually lost to those troops. It gives us favor and prestige, actually. Jesus Christ. At the start of the game, the revolts were incredibly tough to handle because we had no troops. But now we have 1 million vassals that can aid us. It's very, very significant in every single way. And I think that Frostcrack is actually trying to go around over here. No way, right? Nope, they're going around over here. Ooh, almost didn't see it. Good thing I saw that in time. Let's hope that they can't siege down our capital here. Yeah, won't be able to do it. Not even close. Another one binds to dust. Glutesh Grabursgrag. What a shame, she was a good one. Expert rogue. My efforts to root out heresy and convert the population of men with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. Oh god. Gonna see a rebellion here for sure. My scribes have provided me with the latest draft of my book. Upon reading it, I'm not convinced it is moving in the right direction. I could perhaps ask Grand Mayor Mulgov Ivarstedt for advice on the matter. If nothing else, he's likely to feel flattered by it. He knows what the ring does, let's be real. He knows what the ring of happiness does. So let's become stressed, and I think we lose this, like, in the next tick. It seems my dalliance with Dumogas resulted in a child. Fortunately, Prince Mordigul thinks little Adcool is his. You're still stressed? How does that go away? Like, when does the event pop up? Who knows? Let's take a look at it later. For the time being, we blobbed over the mountain range and are now in Cyrodiil. Orsinium is unstoppable. Let us hand this little guy over here. Frostcrag, there you go. Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh, he's a priest. I'm an idiot. God damn it, it's the goddamn Shrine of Frostcrag. I'm gonna give you the real one here, there you go. And now he's actually fucking Theocracy. Wait, isn't that game over for me? The Ring of Happiness you've put on certainly seems to live up to its name. You're feeling better already. Placeholder. Nice, so it does work. Beautiful, the mechanic does actually work. I'm worried. Do we lose no gender succession law? Oh, this is awful. He moved it down, you fool. No. I can't take this from him. We're kinda in a bad situation here. I didn't mean to do that. If we do lose, I'm just gonna mod it that he has a different government form, because this right now was very much accidental. I banished him to just oh, you should totally marry your niece, my friend. That's always helping. Oh no. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I really do. I guess, like, he's now a servant of Malacath at the very least. Something like that, anyway. This is very mediocre. Let's see, by the way, if we can improve our home. Remember, this is very, very much in our interest here. I'm going to build a small hall. Gives us more garrison and so on and so forth. Makes us a bit more secure, I would argue. Accepts the mission, highway robbery. The roads in Glenbridge are dangerous. Travelers are constantly harassed by highwaymen who grow bolder by the day. The Fighters Guild has given the contract. Right, let's do it. I follow the roads and eventually run into the marauder encampment. Halt there, snaps the gang's sneering leader. I see that weapon of yours, sellsword, huh? Never should have come here. The ringleader and his thugs charge at me as I ready myself for battle. The bandits fail spectacularly in their attempt to kill me as I dispatch them and leave their carcasses for the scavengers. I search the camp for valuables and make my return home. Neat. Totally worked out too. Could usurp some titles here, but that's okay. Let's take this. Master Agent. Don't really care for her. I don't even know who you are, but Grumpf. Daughter of some other dude. Master Warrior. Jesus Christ, dude. Sacrifice a prisoner. Mostly, honestly, just sacrificing people. The make an offering just brings not enough. Wait, maybe it does. It's 25 favor. How much ardor do we get for that, though? 50. Ah, kind of okay, I guess. Superior steel sword. We should absolutely use this one. I think we just got it from, like, getting rid of a dude. But we should use that instead of the orcish sword. It's just much... It's actually worse. Amazing. It's actually straight up worse, and I don't know why, but you know what? You shall have it. I hereby give you the superior steel sword. Excellent. We're so close. We're so close to Volendrung. What a scourge. A mace imbued with the power to banish Daedra back to their home plane of oblivion. Nah. We're gonna get Volendrung. You hear me, my friend? You hear me? I just need 500 more ardor. That's what I'm here for. Let's try to capture some people here and maybe figure it out. Nobody captured there, but that's fine. Yeah, I kind of screwed this one up. Something fierce, eh? And they are gonna come for us here, but I think we shall see them early enough to... Oh, they're actually at war. That's okay, then. This will be fine. Yeah, there you go. I will compensate you slightly, sure. Don't see why not. A positive result here. I'm just going to move on. I want a siege so we can get some prisoners. I can't stand dealing with my guildmate Schulzit. We almost never see eye to eye on anything, which is especially bad since we usually end up working the same assignments. Every waking moment I spend around Schulz is horrible. I cannot stand you, and we are now rivals. Good. I hate ya. No prisoners yet, huh? I need them prisoners, though. Give me a prisoner, please. No prisoner, huh? You want to fabricate evidence of Chieftain Ozor the Betrayer's misdeeds. He imprisoned his wife. You know what? I'm actually gonna accept that. my son says it needs to be done, then it needs to be done. He wants me to pure dread. There's zombies. Where are they? Just a temple graveyard. Just a general temple graveyard. When I get to the cemetery, I smell the walking corpse before I see it. A fetid mass of green flesh, shuffling about, gurgling and belching incoherently. I make haste in battling the fiend. And it was easy. Easy money. Let's try to take somebody prisoner here in our mall, maybe. You gotta figure it out, you know. Not an easy thing here. But let's build up the small hall yet again for the garrison size. The higher we get it up, the better we will actually do here. Everybody hates the betrayer, dude. And we got a shard bold ring. Now we cannot actually wear that. Maybe we want to give it to one of our kids. What does it do? Just combat skill and learning. You know what? I'm going to give that over. I'm going to give that away. Off an artifact. There you go. 300 ardor. That is totally outrageously... What? I mean, it's quality 3, but like the prestige is not that significant. Nobody cares about learning in 4 combat skill. They need to work on the balancing. That is all I can say in this regard. That is crazy. That is outrageous. But you know what isn't outrageous? Having Volendrong. Bum bum bum. It's only for this generation, I'm pretty sure. It's quality 6. Volendrong is the ancestral hammer of Clan Rurken, a group of Dwemer with their hammer eventually working its way into becoming a Daedric artifact associated with Malacath. Crafted by before Dumark made his peace with Nerva, the clan head of Rurken flung this hammer across Tamriel and promised to settle wherever it landed. It would land in what is now called Sentinel in Hammerfell. Look, this gives us prestige, martial, and 25 personal combat skill. The Orcish sword, I suppose, could actually go to our son. Yeah, I'm actually going to give it to our son. That's fine. We're not going to use it in this lifetime, I don't think. Nice. So we've done that. We are now the champion of Malacath. That is pretty much what we are at, and we are also a protector now, or we are going to be a protector anyway. Wait, aren't you? No, Balgramf is a different, right? And we are protector, yeah, there you go. Easy. Man, these guilds give you so much money and whatnot. Might need some balancing. And we have found yet another strange chest, amazing. Just what I was looking for, eh? Let's implement his economic ideas. Alright, and I think with that, we'll end this episode. In the next one, I don't know how to tackle this one. I think our end boss, before we go on to do other things, I think our end boss will be Great House Redoran. I want to conquer this. And I'm dedicated to do it. I hate this, by the way. But I will see you first and foremost in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and later, alligator.